Hi, this is your reading for the week of December the 11th. The cards that I've chosen are the Archangel Michael Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And today, two cards fell out of the deck, so we will be looking at those. One is a favorable outcome, and the other is it's time to leave the unhealthy situation. So those are the cards, and we will be looking at those. So first, what I'm getting. So the favorable outcome card. So to me, it's like you've been weighing out a lot of different options about where you're going and what you've come. So in your situation, it feels like there is going to be a favorable outcome. And it's time that you're picking the things that you really want to do that are lighting your soul. So the outcome really needs to be about you, not anybody else that's involved in the situation. So regardless of what that is, whether it's a business situation or a relationship or a personal journey, whatever it is, you need to pick what it is that suits you the best. It's telling me that you really need to lead with your mind and the connection that you have with your source, your God, your guides. You've been calling on your guides for a long time now, and you really need to be listening to it. And it is saying that you're weighing things out between both your guides and your heart. And so sometimes our heart gets involved, and there's so many emotions with that we sometimes don't make the best decision in our own favor. And we really do need to listen to our inner gut when it's telling us what we need to be doing at that particular time. Why did I do that? And then the next card is it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So this is the card. And so what I am picking up with this is it's like you've been in a situation. So it can be again, it can be a relationship, it can be a job, it can be just a situation with your own self that you really have come to the end of it. And it's like, you know what, this isn't serving me anymore. This is not a healthy situation, and I need to get rid of it. It's time to let that go. It's time to cut those cords. It's time to be done with that. And as I said, the last card was it is a favorable outcome. So when you do make those changes and the choice to cut those cords, you will find that things are starting to move into a better and a more formidable situation for you to keep going forward. But we do need to cut those cords. And so regardless of what that means to you, it's just like we put ourselves sometimes into these unhealthy situations, even if it's a personal thing, rather it's, we're dealing with some addictions or we're dealing with some bad behavior or habits, whatever it is. We put ourselves in that because sometimes it masks the things that we really don't want to see. And so it's really a time for me, I feel like that we need to reflect on the things, and we really do need to get in contact with our source and do our prayers and do our meditations and things like that in order to get out of these unhealthy situations. So that's what I'm picking up, and now we will read the book. A favorable outcome. The card itself, I didn't actually read that, but I will because it's prayer at the end. So a situation that you're concerned about has already resolved itself with fairness and justice, and you and others involved will be pleased with the outcome. Heaven's ingenuity has devised a plan that beyond the scope of human imagination, you may not see the solution at this moment, but trust that it's already in place. You're guided to give your worries or anger to Archangel Michael, for there's no need to burden yourself. The more you can let go and allow God to be in charge, the faster your favorable outcome will manifest. Possible specific meanings: a legal matter will settle in your favor. Your new relationship will be long-term. You'll get your desired job. The money will come through. A healing will occur. And the prayer is, thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So that's a very beautiful card. And the next one, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Again, there's the card. And again, like I said in the last weeks, it's nice to look at the cards when I'm reading and pick up on anything. And I'd love any comments of if there is some things that you're picking up on that weren't in the cards, or if they resonate for you. Love to have that feedback, because it's always nice to have the feedback to know where you want to move forward. You know, any kind of constructive criticism is always good. So anyways, on to the reading. Archangel Michael has heard your pleas for help, and his answer comes to you through this card. Leave. You've been enduring a toxic situation for far too long, investing time and energy that isn't yielding healthful results. This experience isn't beneficial for you or the other people involved. You don't need to remain in negativity, beloved one. Walk away without guilt or hesitation. The angels will assist you to ensure that the parting is as harmonious as possible, and Archangel Michael will shield and protect you. Follow your inner guidance every step of the way, and the transition will be smooth. Possible specific meanings: apply for a new job, detoxify from alcohol, cigarettes, or other drugs, see a relationship counselor, speak honestly to someone with whom you're having difficulties, eat a more healthful diet, get a second medical opinion, consult a divorce attorney, move to a new home, make sure that your environment is free of chemicals and toxins. The prayer is, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. I also think something beneficial with that prayer is, if you are a journaler or a meditator, it would be really, I think, as you're talking to your God as well, but also to journal or meditate on that what parts of your life do you need to focus on more closely right at this particular moment. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. Would love if you would like and subscribe to our channel. And as I said, any positive feedback would be wonderful. So have a magical week, and we'll see you next week.